Hello one and all, and welcome to Let's Watch Death Battle. I am the Max Future, and it's been a little while for various reasons. Not only for the show, but with me and the show at the same time. Doesn't matter. It's Season 3, season premiere, it's all starting. We got Dante versus Bayonetta. We're gonna watch it, and hopefully you guys will be happy with that. I'm gonna do my best. Alright, so let's talk about this fight before we actually watch it, because that's what we do for some reason. I know next to nothing about Dante, really. I mean, I've seen him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I played a lot of that, so I've seen the stuff he can do in that, but a fighting game crossover really isn't the best place to get your stats from. You can also play as him in the PlayStation 2 version of Beautiful Joe, so that's pretty cool, but also I'm gonna go ahead and argue the canonicity of that, of that adventure, so again, not exactly, I didn't do a lot of research for this one because I barely knew anything to begin with, and everyone else seemed to have it covered. I've only played through the first Bayonetta. In fact, the Let's Play of that is currently being uploaded onto my channel as we speak. Maybe you'll watch it, you won't, but it would be nice if you did! So, it was all entirely pre-recorded, so whatever I see in this, I guess it would only possibly spoil things in Bayonetta 2, but considering that Bayonetta 1 didn't really have the most in-depth of stories, really, I don't think it's going to be spoiling too much for me, so by the virtue of the fact that I've only ever played Bayonetta 1, and that fact know more about Bayonetta than I do Dante, I guess I'm just going to have to root for her on this one. Whether or not that's the right horse to bet on, we're about to find out. Let's do this. The fight of the extraordinarily stylish demon-killing people. At the very least, this is going to be a really fun to watch fight.
Some action heroes, it's not enough to just save the world. They've got to look good doing it. Dante, the Devil Hunter.
In both senses of the term, I guess.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Yeah, see? That's where I know him from.
Their weapons, armor, and skills
not the best,
to find out who would win a death battle.
Ah, dang. All right. Dante, what's up?
Down Slum Avenue, and you'll find all sorts of hangouts for the scum of the underworld.
Fun.
A bullseye bar, a random strip club, and even a rundown service shop called Devil May Cry.
Oh.
What the services they're selling?
Is that where the name comes from?
Fixing your plumbing.
All right.
Oh no. Long as you got the cash, this shop specializes in delivering demonic beatdowns. Who's crazy enough to try making a living this way, you ask? His name is Dante.
Do you get a lot of business in that occupation?
Beginning, Dante's life was always unusual.
Ah, he stepped on the pizza.
Union of a human mother and a demon father, Dante and his twin brother Virgil had their first supernatural encounter at the young age of 8. Yeah, see, his demon dad was a badass who single-handedly conquered the underworld and imprisoned its demon emperor.
And I think his name is Sparta?
After Dad died, Mundus's minions felt brave enough to take some revenge by slaughtering his family, leaving Dante an orphan. Bummer. Hate it when that happens. With his mother gone and his brother soon dead,
oddly
Dante
common now that I think about it.
One option. Become the ultimate demon hunter and perpetuate the cycle of vengeance.
As you do.
He's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Alright, so the game has a sense of humor. That's good.
Nature of his occupation, Dante always maintains a carefree spirit while dispatching devils of the underworld. It's part of his charm.
That's what I hear.
Got abilities like Dante's, why not be a little cocky? He's faster than the mortal.
Flaunt it if you got it.
Strong enough to grapple with the underworld's toughest demons, and straight up man enough to shake off being stabbed through the chest like every goddamn day. That's thanks to his regenerative ability. In fact, all of that is made possible due to his demonic heritage.
Regenerative abilities are
deadly by his plethora of
always a very good thing to have.
Being his dual pistols and enormous sword. Like any proud weapon owner, he gives his tools of destruction pet names. His guns, Ebony and Ivory, specialize in long-range shots and rapid-fire barrages, respectively.
Well, I guess keys of a piano.
Are so
but I immediately thought of Paul McCartney. Whatever.
In a single shot.
I think that look suits you better.
Explosive rounds?
Magical sword given to him by his pops, which can cut any demon down to size in the blink of an eye. He's also got his brother's sword, Yamato, which can cut through dimensions. Throughout his adventure, Dante also collected a wide assortment of additional weaponry called Devil Arms.
I guess if he's going up against Bayonetta, he has to have some crazy items, huh?
Remember Mega Man? It's that, but on steroids. His armored Gilgamesh gauntlets increase his striking power, letting him shatter huge monoliths with a lethal 1-inch punch.
Neat!
Lucifer, the backpack, not the devil, Dante basically throws infinite lightsabers. He's also got an electric guitar, which is literally electric. High-powered nunchucks, grenade launchers, shotguns, and I kid you not, a briefcase that can transform into 666 different weapons, ranging from a giant Beyblade to a flying turret gun. Where does he possibly keep all this stuff?
They were just having a wonderful time trying to think of the most insane things to give this guy, huh?
Abilities he's also acquired from defeating demon bosses. With Doppelganger style, he can duplicate himself. With Trickster style, he can teleport instantly. With Royal Guard style, he becomes a nigh-impervious dreadnought, and he can even slow down time with the Quicksilver style.
Oh. So he can slow down time too.
Feels he needs to get serious.
Does that negate things?
Devil Trigger, a
Not sure.
transformation which taps into his demonic heritage to unleash his true devil form. Devil Trigger dramatically increases his strength, speed, and healing power, and he can fly. Being so well armed, Dante is more than capable.
So is Devil Trigger a suit of armor, or does he actually turn into that stuff?
This doesn't stop some of his allies from joining in from time to time.
Oh, hello.
This includes Trish, a demon lady who occasionally fights alongside him.
I don't like
happens
Trish.
To resemble his deceased mother.
Oh.
Talk about giving somebody an Oedipus complex. Hey, if I may quote an old family saying, if she's not directly related, she's safe to be dated. That explains a lot. Luckily, and quite surprisingly, that avenue was never explored. Thank God. Dante is a walking, talking, achieving machine. One time, after getting impaled by 4 demons at once, he pushed one so hard it exploded and dropped a ceiling fan on the other 3, all while eating a slice of pizza. Oh, and when their friends showed up, he challenged them to a game of billiards. He won. Dante
How did the billiard not
of a building so fast
get annihilated?
Similar to a spacecraft re-entering the atmosphere at approximately 17,000 miles per hour. And he's even capable of taking out others just as overpowered as himself. Like his brother Virgil, who was not dead, but evil. He stopped a colossal punch from this titanic monster without breaking a sweat, shrugged off bombardment by meteors, and eventually avenged his mother by defeating the demon lord Mundus.
Yay!
In space.
Oh.
You may be asking yourself, can anything stop this guy?
Kinda.
Yes, Dante does have a limit to how much punishment he can take, but if there's anything that could take him down, it's his own cocky attitude. In the words of the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, there is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. I'm gonna have to disagree with old Lao Tzu here. Pretty sure there's no greater danger than telling a woman those pants do in fact make her ass look fat. You bastard!
Boomstick, you are a silly man.
And jackpot.
I guess he's kind of a badass.
Demons of Inferno.
All right, Bayo.
Is a name
I know enough about you.
And the dark, and her name is Bayonetta.
All the magic in the world, and she still needs glasses.
She may look like your average 7-foot-tall gargantuan Amazon woman with good fashion sense. But Bayonetta is actually
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Umbra
Those outfits are kind of silly.
Clan of mystics allied with demonkind. Named Cereza upon birth, she spent
Spoilers!
her life growing up an outcast due to her parents being from rival
Yeah, I guess
clans.
that would have been a spoiler had I not played through the game. Knew that already. It's all good.
See, the sages and witches had one rule to follow. Don't make babies with the opposite clan because, according to prophecy, it would bring on the destruction of the universe.
Prophecies
So
suck.
naturally, it was only a matter of time before somebody couldn't keep it in their pants.
It's like they were
And that
tempting
works
fate
every
on that
time,
one.
But the last time, you would know. With the pack now broken, Warren...
Wiz laying down the sarcasm this time around.
In the end, only 2 witches survived. Cereza and her rival/future friend, Jean. Hoping to prevent the apocalypse, Jean used a special dagger to seal away Cereza's memories and put her into a 500-year-long coma.
Not sure how that works, but okay.
From her epic power nap, she took on her new name, Bayonetta, and set out to find her lost memories.
Where she got the name, I'm not sure.
Just the right weapon for the job. Her hair,
Like, I know enough about Bayonetta, but they really don't answer a lot of questions.
Which I'm having a really hard time deciding whether or not that's hot or just disgusting?
She can also use
Yeah, I
it to
can't
summon the
say
demon
one way or the
Madame
other either.
Butterfly to aid her in battle. This technique, the Wicked Weaves, creates portals for the giant demon to deliver devastating punches and kicks.
Or
Bayonetta
Bowser.
can also walk on walls and ceilings with Witch Walk.
I mean, that's
and
what I would
can
prefer.
Transform into animals to fly, run super fast, and dodge attacks.
But her most useful technique is Witch Time. By slowing down time itself, Bayonetta can dodge practically anything while unleashing a barrage of attacks.
Bayonetta is basically a tall,
If two people
sexy
activate
armor.
time-slowing
She
abilities,
wields
do they
gauntlets
negate, or are they just
cargo,
both
which attack
slow
with
now?
Fire and electricity.
Not sure about
A
that
huge
one.
sight that rots the souls of its victims, and a friggin' lightsaber called Pillow Talk. She has a bow that fires poison arrows, a chainsaw made of dragon scales, a massive hammer that can cause earthquakes with
I gotta play the sequel. These weapons sound awesome.
which attack with ice.
Except the ice skates. Not a fan of
But her
those.
most beloved weapons are her 4-pistol set called Love is Blue. Rather than swap between them like a normal person, she
more
somehow
sequel stuff.
manages to wield all of them at once by using not only her hands, but also her feet.
How does that work? Does she have like some kind of weird thumbs on her ankles or something?
Pretty sure it's just magic.
The hotness factor just a bit. Oh my god! She's covered in hair and she uses her feet like hands. She's a monkey! Monkey witch!
This is awkward.
I highly doubt that. She probably just uses some sort of magic. Speaking
Okay,
of
there you go.
magic, when Bayonetta wants to unleash her
Rationalization.
full potential, she triggers her Umbran Climax, which increases her strength and
It's not a
lets her
double
summon
entendre
Madama
if it's
Butterfly's
obvious,
full
Boomstick.
unrestrained power. When fully unleashed, Madama Butterfly can shatter huge meteors by headbutting them.
Neat.
Climax.
You
By
still on
herself,
that?
Bayonetta has pulled off some impressive feats. She's strong enough to kick military jets into the air, headbutt skyscrapers across the city, and even throw satellites with her legs in outer space. Oh, by the way, she can survive outer space.
In which time she was
Yeah.
able to defeat
Yes, she can.
this thing.
Ah,
in
that
only a
thing!
matter of real-time seconds.
Hate that guy.
Even without Witch Time, her reaction speed is astronomical. For example, when a Lumen Sage stopped time to position newly fired bullets about 3 feet behind her, she managed to not only turn and identify the incoming threat, but also dodge all 16 of them.
Wow.
Considering regular bullets travel around 2,500 feet per second, she must have pulled all that off in less than 1,000th of a second.
That's pretty observant.
Time when she killed God.
Yeah.
By scissoring her hair with John's and punching the creator's soul across the entire solar system into the sun?
Man, that was awesome.
Obviously, Bayonetta's feats and abilities are absolutely ridiculous, but she is sometimes rather inconsistent.
Despite her reaction time, she's been caught off guard by enemies ranging from a half-god called Lobster, or something like that, and even a
Lobster.
plant monster that managed to grab her out of the air.
But regardless of whatever weaknesses she may have, Bayonetta's achieved more than anyone could possibly imagine despite being 100% human.
Wait, she is human?
She is?
Dibs.
Alright, let's dance.
Entirely? Are you sure? I guess she's just imbued with a whole lot of magic.
The are set.
All right,
Let's
then.
end this debate once and for all.
But first, we made another video game, and it sure would be swell if you buy it.
Alright, so
The
what
nerd is
we're
back
looking
for
at
an
here
all-new
is two
adventure.
characters who are extremely
Crush your
powerful in
enemy.
just about every conceivable way, capable of doing things that they really shouldn't be able to do, and kill things that are millions
Fucking
upon millions
helicopter.
times bigger than them,
Giant fucking alligator!
as if that was
Fast
even
fucking
a
race
thing
car.
worth thinking about.
Fucking flaming tanuki balls!
Okay,
And
I'm still gonna go with
coming March 29th.
I'm still gonna go with Bayonetta on this
Now
one because
Steam and get 10%
I mean
off
just
and the
by
soundtrack free.
association,
But right now,
I like her
it's
more.
time for a death
I guess I really gotta play some Devil May Cry games, huh? Alright, let's do this. Regardless of the winner, as long as it looks cool, I'm alright. Are churches usually known for their folding chairs? Oh. Hey, it's the nun suit! Oh. And that weird doll thing.
Another wandering lost soul, I see.
Whoa. Lost? Nah. I'm looking for something called a left eye.
You
Care to
would.
give me a hand? Could be fun.
I see. But if you're looking for the left eye, that would either make you an angel
Okay, suddenly gun combat! Wait for the fight thing, lady!
Or a demon.
Ooh, they got a new one this season. Neat! I feel like guns aren't gonna be enough to stop either of them. Call it a hunch. Yep, that's not Bayo, you gotta knock that off, girl.
Take this.
Ooh. Seems like most of her weapons come from the sequel, so I'm unfamiliar with them.
Shoot slow.
Heyo! Well, that's always fun.
What a disappointing finish.
Regenerative or not, that still had to hurt.
That all you got, sister?
Or not, I guess. Sheesh.
Ah, looks like you're more of a man than I thought.
Double Entendre, the series.
No touching.
Oh,
What?
Haven't used this
I
in
guess
a
they do
while.
cancel each other out.
Got it.
That could be a problem, actually.
In the money.
Come on, Bayo got hit with a freaking...
You're
She got hit with a
naughty
chair.
boy hitting a girl like that. You need to be taught a lesson.
It was only a matter of time before that came out, didn't it?
Now this is what I'm talking about.
If you like that, you're gonna love this.
Gotta love the controller prompts. Alright, I'm just gonna wager a guess here and say Dante's probably gonna be able to handle that. Thematically, in the fight, it just... yeah.
Your breath stinks.
Just getting chomped, that would be pretty anticlimactic. Although I feel as if it should probably have not gone down so easily. Like... Three sliggity slashes. Whoa.
This is where we part ways, love.
After you.
Whoa, what the?
Dante!
What? When did this become a team fight?
Come on, Trish. You missed.
Oh, don't be a baby. Let's finish her off.
Okay.
John, Cereza, having some guy trouble? Not to worry, I've got this one handled.
Do you? I'm not sure anymore.
Paid for this one, right?
Come on.
Oh, okay. I imagine they're probably not going to be around for too long, because involving them would kind of make things very different, wouldn't they? They didn't even talk about them in the analysis, you know, other than briefly. I mean, this is all extremely cool looking, so, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm just confused. He's got the briefcase! Of all the things it could turn into, why that? Just seems a bit silly, honestly. Wait, there was a church? Like,
Where did you get that outfit? A
300
thrift
stories
store?
in the air?
You're one to talk. That color looks terrible on you. Bitch!
Go, John!
Best pay attention, boy.
Okay, so they gone now? I mean, I know that there's another video of them fighting, so I guess that's it. Well, we've got Devil Trigger, apparently. All right. Okay, that's not good.
Pretty or not, don't fuck with a witch.
Holy crap!
That's not possible.
I just don't see Madame Butterfly going down that easy.
Not possible.
Bullseye. How come I never meet any nice girls?
I'm not sure how to think about that.
Worst
Or how I feel
date
about it.
Ever.
Yeah, they even lost their friends. I think. What happened to Trish and John? Are they still fighting?
Well, I'll show you how I think it went down in my new show, DBX.
Ah,
What? Did you actually do analysis on your own?
it was like a
Hell no.
it was like a quasi-pilot inside the show.
In
Okay.
what actually matters, it's true that Bayonetta's satellite-throwing feat trumps any and all of Dante's physical displays of strength. However, Dante edges out in every other category.
His arsenal matched and exceeded Bayonetta's blow for blow. Hell, even a giant demon like Madama Butterfly is nothing new to this demon slayer for hire. But most of all, Bayonetta
Yes.
doesn't have many ways to actually kill him. I mean, the dude shrugs off mortal wounds every day like they were nothing more than bug bites. Bo could take a bullet, but unlike Dante, when Bayonetta's stabbed, it hurts. That's why avoiding attacks is his
Okay,
specialty.
that makes sense.
But she could only dodge for so long against somebody like Dante. Early in their careers, Dante and Virgil obliterated each and every raindrop within a 12-foot radius, briefly creating a completely open space in a rainstorm. Up to 30 raindrops.
Okay, that's kind of
on
impressive.
average, meaning they destroyed 108,000 raindrops in less than a second, without any extra abilities or styles. Even with Bayonetta's absurd reaction speed, Dante striking so much space in so little time far outclasses anything she has ever had to avoid.
Even when she tried avoiding him with Witch Time, Dante's quick.
Sounds like a bad case of
basically making it
one
useless.
character has
It
more
was just
games
a
than the
matter of
other.
time before Bayonetta suffered the fatal blow.
Where'd he get the
I know what
rose?
they say, hair today, gone tomorrow.
The winner is Dante.
Man, that's rough. Cool though.
Next time on Death Battle.
All right, on to other things. It's Bowser! Yeah! Oh yes. I've been looking forward to this one. Please don't lose, Bowser. Not up against the guy you're gonna go up against, or gal, or creature. I can't. What? You don't? I don't know who it is. What?
Hey everybody, I'm Chad, I play Boomstick.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and thank you for
Hello,
joining us
friends.
for the premiere of Season 3. We've got a ton of awesome episodes planned for the rest of the season, the rest
It's
of the
true.
year. Thank you for joining us.
And thank you so much
I
to
helped.
Angry Video Game Nerd 2 Assimilation. It's actually our game who sponsored the episode, so it would really mean a lot if you click a link in the description and check out the game. If you dig it, you can pre-order it right now, get 10% off. and a free
Not my
soundtrack.
type of humor.
Speaking of links, click that link over there to check out our new show, DBX. It's kind of like Death Battle with fights and everything, but there's no rules, no analysis, only bloodshed.
Sounds
And this time,
familiar.
we'll find out what happened to Trish and John.
Or for more shameless
Okay.
promotion, we have t-shirts. Look, they're sexy. We wear them. Oh yes. You can buy them by clicking the merchandise link. If you're an FEATS sponsor, you save 5%.
Be sure to follow us on social media to find out who Bowser is going to be fighting.
We have a lot to say.
Yeah, we do.
See you guys in the next one.
Well, that was just silly. But yeah, if I'm being honest, it kind of sort of looks like I mean, I guess it didn't. There's only so much the animation could do. I don't think that big chompy hair guy and Madama Butterfly would go down as quickly as portrayed. Like I don't know. It just seemed like they blew through them like they were absolutely nothing, and I feel like they might be on a higher level than that. But at the same time, if they ultimately weren't going to be able to kill him, I guess they had to get rid of them off of the screen and get, to keep the flow of the story going inside the fight. So I guess that makes sense. Still would have been nice if they lasted slightly longer, or at least took more hits to go down. I mean, he just sort of went, done. I don't know. But that's still a good fight. I was really hoping for Bayonetta, though. well, I guess that just shows to go ya. Gotta play some Devil May Cry games. Because I don't have anything against Dante at all. He's perfectly cool. But still, interesting. Either way, in the next part, or the next episode, we'll be getting Bowser. And I really, 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 really hope he wins. Because I like Bowser. Bowser is pretty much one of the coolest dudes in all of video games. Bar none. Plus, more Mario characters winning in Death Battle is always a good thing. Now, you might think I'm about to leave. However, I planned ahead. How about we actually watch that DBX thing? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so just cool animation for the sake of cool animation. I'm down for that. Let's boogie woogie woogie.
You wouldn't know style if it slapped you on the ass. Excuse me? Have you even looked at me?
I have.
Here we go!
I'm not impressed. You seem kinda, I don't know, trashy. Come on, Jean! Give us some kind of victory here! I mean, no research, so obviously whoever wins is just whoever the animator liked more, but... I'm pretty sure Trish doesn't have any of those powers that Dante does, whereas Jean's pretty much on even footing with Bayo. So she, in a controlled environment of trying to determine the actual winner, I think she would win. But we'll see. Well, that's an impressive little doodad you got there. Whoop.
Well, for a demon hunter, you're a waste.
Jesus! Y'all turned her into chunky salsa!
What a great way to kick off DBX. Speaking of which, if
Damn.
you enjoyed the pilot episode, be sure to give it a like.
Well,
subscribe,
rock
and
on.
share it
Rock
with
on,
your
John.
friends. That way I can rub it in Wiz's smug face. Oh, and check back in May for the season premiere of DBX. In the meantime, you can click right here to watch our Dante versus Bayonetta death battle. Or
Why would
click
you
on
watch
the mystery
this before
video
that?
if you like to gamble. Thanks for watching.
Well, alrighty then. Okay. That was just senseless fun for the sake of senseless fun. That was a different animator. You could tell. It's not quite on the level of Torian's animations, but still very admirable. Yeah. I'm not sure. Hang on. Devong? DJ? Okay, whatever. Your name. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep going. I mean, we could always use more 3D animators. It just, you know, to help along the process. Dorian needs sleep every now and again, you know? Anyway, I've dragged on long enough. Hope you guys had a super fantastic time. And in the next part, we're going to see Bowser fight some fools. And it's going to be pretty dang great. And you're going to like it. And so am I. I'm going to see you later. Bye. Ooh.